I went to heaven. Yeah. I'm gonna go straight to the point. I'm not planning to make it a long video, so let me just go straight to the.
Hello everyone, good afternoon. You're welcome here. So this is Summer Ako, which majority of you will know. I haven't seen her uploading in a few weeks, and I was surprised to see a message. She said she died, and she narrated what happened. Few points I want to pick up from her story. You can please go to her channel to watch the part 1 and part 2. I don't know if she's going to have a part 3, but I know her not to be someone that usually like to kind of drag things, and she did also go straight to the point really. And a few points, like I said, I want to pick up from what she said. She did narrate how, as a mother, you wouldn't think of you don't want to think of someone else looking after your children, because they won't look after them properly or the way you would have loved to do it. So thinking of when you're no longer available on this earth, how would your loved ones or people treat your children behind you? And the pains that she went through in the morning, she started having pains or so, or towards the evening she said she does work out really, and she does work out a lot because of the cold area where she lives in. And when she started having the pains, she thought it could be the cold, maybe when she was walking. And she eventually took maybe a cup of soya milk or something, because she said she doesn't like milk. I think she's not a milk person, or and she's a nurse anyway. And so she thought that was going to suppress the pains, but later on, or in the morning, she couldn't handle it anymore, so she had to go to the hospital after they do the clearing and everything. And she could tell the scale of the pains she was going through, which usually they will ask you on a scale of 1 to 10, what are you feeling? And she said she's feeling like 13 or 15 or whatever, as in more than the 10 anyway. So she's trying to tell them that is an excruciating pain, which I have also had this when I had my spine issue, and had my spine surgery. It was, you see, I don't even know how to describe it. You will actually be asking God to take you. So she went through this, and she said suddenly she just couldn't feel any pains anymore, and everything everywhere was peaceful. Then I think she saw her late sisters, maybe her late sister, her late mom or her late sisters, and she saw that their skin was so nice. Everything about them was so peaceful and so nice. And she looked at herself as well. In a nutshell, a few minutes back, she realized herself, and the pain came back. And she's trying to let us know that, heaven is actually so peaceful. And the people there, they are so peaceful, no more pain. No more pains, no more worries, and all that. And when she got back, and when she finally was conscious, she started feeling the pains again, which tell the difference of when she was not unconscious and all that. That's what she meant, that she went to heaven and come back, and the fact that she saw her late sisters and how they look like. And she did also emphasize this, which is one of the points as well I wanted to pick up, that people that will hear that heaven is peaceful, is real, doesn't mean that you should go and take your life. So everyone has to walk their way right with the Lord, so that when He calls you home, you are assured that you are going to a peaceful place to go and rest. She's emphasizing that you should not go and take your life, because the situation of the country, of the world, is really messing a lot of people up. And some will hear this story and say, oh, if she can say this kind of a thing, that means I should go. No, please don't do that. And the fact that also health is wealth. She works, she does daily work. She tried to eat right, and as a parent, the thought of your children, who is going to look after them, or how would people treat them when you're no longer around? That thought was no longer there. It shows that when we live with all these worries that we have on this earth, when we leave, all those thoughts will no longer be there. You can't even think of it anymore. It's now left for the people on earth to do the right thing, to do what they can do, and for God to see our family through. And that touched me, because sometimes I think of how the people treat my son, my children, and all of that when they were young. Even now that some of them are grown to a stage, I still have that worry. But the Lord help us in Jesus' name. Seriously, this really made me emotional, and I hope we're able to pick a lesson from this. Please go to our channel and also watch the full video, because she did narrate in details. I just kind of picked this up myself, and may we walk right in the way of the Lord, so we can have a peaceful rest when it calls us home. And I'll see you in my next one. Do take care. Bye bye.